it was an entertaining fight nonetheless.
Our tale today brought to you by OnlyFans. Reach advantage, height advantage for Marcel Mickens, the 30-year-old. Trying to get that third win as a professional. He is inside. One pro fight for you on our prelims broadcast. Let's get our introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by OnlyFans, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC Featherweight Division. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 147 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, by way of Santa Ana, California. Today, he looks for his first win as an amateur. This is Mo Bow Down Oropeza! And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, and he weighed in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, by way of Honolulu, Hawaii, he holds a professional record of 2 wins, only 1 defeat. This is Marcel Warlord Mickens. Your referee in charge of the action, Jake Montalvo.
All right, here we go. Pro rules in effect. Blue gloves for Mo. Marcel in the red.
Oh man, big jump knee there from Mickens. Oh, a nice right hand. Oh, a big step and clinch knee. He's got a good cross face. Switched off to a different grip, but goes back. So you'll see elbows in these pro fights and 5-minute long rounds.
That was a big elbow to get us going.
And those elbows make a huge difference, especially whenever there's a height difference like this and you're trying to take someone down. They can get a lot of leverage behind those elbows. Oropeza continuing to chase that single leg. Mickens gets his feet a little too close together. Oropeza grabs both and sends him back down to the mat. But
Mickens to the back take.
Oropeza wrestled himself right into a bad position.
Yeah, just holding on.
His arm was trapped, now it's out.
Now let's see what Marcel, the Warlord, can do.
It's early in this round. They're dry, they're fresh, he's strong. Last time you want to have somebody on your back.
Just swung that right in, almost like a punch.
To the mount, almost, is Mickens. He could roll to his back and figure 4 his legs for a triangle.
Yeah, this is deep half here.
He may lose the head, though. He's got to prioritize that figure 4. Didn't really commit to that. If you're ever in that weird mount where their arm is trapped under, you got to be the one to initiate the roll. You can't let them roll you and be ahead in that position exchange. A big right hand there from Mo. The best thing he's done so far in the fight.
Orepeza's got to be careful. Those long legs can jump up there around your head and neck before you know it. Doing a good job of keeping good posture.
Nice little sweep there from Mickens.
I don't know if I've ever seen somebody get swept from their standing on their feet, putting pressure down, and got swept to the bottom.
Mo's just, just really wants to get this fight to the ground. Seems like it's top or bottom doesn't really matter. He's putting himself in some weird spots.
He really hasn't made Marcel panic at all either with any of it. Marcel just cool with it, going with the flow.
This is very taxing for Marcel. I mean, he's being pushed up against the cage, but he's not really carrying the weight of Oropeza. Mo's not making him carry it. He's got his head over the top of him. If anything, Oropeza may be carrying the weight of Mickens.
Fans behind us getting a little bored with this, calling for a little breakup.
You'll see a change in the refs. Now we have the pro refs.
Yeah, none more pro than Jake Montalvo.
He has made some of the absolute best calls I've ever seen in MMA. He reffed, I think, my third pro fight back in 2013. He's been in the mix forever.
10 seconds left.
Mo kind of threw an elbow, but he's got a foot away.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the most significant thing that happened in the first round, I think. Mickens with that knee and then taking the back of Oropeza. Oropeza able to get out of it, but a lot of dirty boxing up against the cage, but no real damage. I think that's a Mickens' first round, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it kind of neutralized the wrestling of Mo. Did what damage you could with the elbows and the hammer fists. Mo seems just super content to just really try to wrestle and grapple on this one. And I've granted with the height and length difference, I know it's challenging, but being able to call audibles and find ways to do damage is what makes the sport so much fun.
Round two.
Oropeza's corner talking to him very intently between rounds. We'll see what adjustments they make here.
Yeah, Mickens really trying to keep Mo at the end of his punches and kicks. If you're tall and long and you can do that, like Izzy's probably the best example in the world at it, gonna give guys a lot of trouble. Oh, good right hand there from Mickens.
Oropeza just has not been able to reach Mickens in the striking yet.
Oh, good body kick there from Mickens. Mickens kind of smelling blood. Stalking him down a bit more.
Oh man. Big kick connects. And with Mickens, when he does eventually walk down his opponent, that's why I want to see more of that flurry from him. More explosive moments. He's so good at picking his spots. Is Mickens, but man, he starts unloading. It's hard for anyone to overcome it. Ooh, big knee.
Nice job by Mickens to pull the hands up of Oropeza. Takes a little bit of leverage off that takedown attempt. Oropeza's doing a good job of pulling the legs out, but again, those long limbs of Mickens. Looked like Marcel Mickens was going to have the back there for a second. Oropeza doing a good job. Marcel put a lot of pressure on the face of Oropeza up against the cage using that taller stature.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mickens doesn't let his hands go and back out. That's why not.
Under 2 minutes, round 2.
Oropeza, you can see he's trying to get under that arm. He's trying to come out the back, trying to take the back. Mickens not able to turn his hips all the way around because that leg is trapped. It's going to be really difficult for either of these guys to improve from this spot. They're both kind of stuck.
Something has to give.
A weird position.
Yeah. Very nice from Oropeza.
So that's where the long legs of Mickens actually played against him. Got all tied up in that exchange.
Under 1 minute left in round 2. See what Mo can do with this position. First punch thrown.
He's got about 40 seconds here, and he's right in front of his coaches. So
he's going for that teepee compression move. It's a weird one. You use your hammies to crush their rib cage. Doesn't really work that well. Mike, are you familiar with that one?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, but there's no way my hands would touch trying to go behind my legs like that with somebody in the guard. There's no way.
Good little reshot there from Mickens. Ends up on top.
All right, round 3. Final round coming your way of our prelims broadcast. Don't forget, we are heading to UFC Fight Pass at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for our main card broadcast. 7 fights scheduled for you, including Jordan Wright taking on Zach Borrego, the Dragon, out of New Hill. Ivan Valenzuela in the co-main event. And there are so many good matchups throughout that entire card. I can't wait. This is going to be a fun night of fights. Make sure you subscribe to UFC Fight Pass if you haven't already. If you have, you know the drill. Fire it up. Cast it to whatever TV you want. Watch it on your tablet. Make it super easy.
Yeah, Fight Pass has a tremendous fight library. They had recently uploaded a lot of Houston's old school fights back in the day. All my old fights were uploaded. I hadn't seen them in years.
Really?
Really cool, yeah. A big hug for these
nice
guys.
Hug. Nice show of respect.
Oh,
man.
Both guys actually landed pretty well there.
Fight Pass is great and added that feature where you can just search by fighter now, and it's so easy for fight prep for us.
It's funny, sometimes if you kind of force a switch, it can tweak your shoulder. It looked like Mo tried to use his legs to trap Mickens' hand there, but both of them kind of bailed on it.
Yeah, and his head is on the wrong side really for the switch. I think he's just trying to keep his head in position there, trying to keep it from crossing. In this case, because I think he thought he wanted to throw some strikes or elbows from there, but Oropeza staying active.
Surprised not seeing Mickens go for any elbows here. Doing a good job trying to get up. At least switching the hips of Mo.
I don't know if you guys can see it at home, but that is not Roberto Duran over there in the tuxedo right next to our fighters right now.
I think that's a judge.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Man, he dressed to impress here. I saw him walking around. I was like, who's the guy in the tux?
Yeah.
But no, as a judge, good for him, man. Making the most of this Sunday night out.
I think every judge has a coat on.
Yeah, they usually dress well.
Yeah.
But hey, the tux, almost overdressed in a good way. I should have worn my tux. Nah, I don't have a tux.
I was going to say, there's no way you have a tux.
No.
He has one, but it's just the bow tie, the cufflinks.
That's it.
Here you go. You got to think Montalvo's going to jump in there here in a second, get him off the cage, and send him back to the center. Not a lot happening here.
Yeah, there it is. On cue. Mo's corner saying, open up those hands, get it going.
Oropeza trying to get something going here, trying to get a good position. Every time he looks like he's going to get a decent position on the ground, Mickens is able to stand up or kind of foil the plan because of just how long he is.
Big elbows.
Yeah, those are good. And he's got the length to make him really do some damage.
Oh.
130 left. I'm not even sure what happened there. That was interesting.
It looked like a kind of a super sprawl onto his head or something. Oropeza relentless in his pursuit to get this to the ground.
Some big elbows in the process. Marcel's corner urging him to turn Mo, and he does.
Good knee. All right, just under a minute left. Nothing very significant has happened the entire fight.
Mo's corner saying all hands now. A big connect there. Is this going to be enough for Marcel? 30 seconds left.
That's the most significant moment of the fight. Drops him with the right hand. Does Mickens?
As soon as you say something, there it goes.
Ten seconds left. Up elbow. Another one. At this point, you just kind of throw it to throw it. See if something connects, but man. Let's take a look at our round 3 highlights.
Neverhill, I think, Alex said it there in the last 30 seconds or so was the most significant thing that happened in the fight. Here's that super sprawl where he sprawled around, lands on his head. But right here in this exchange, boom, that right hand landing right on the chin, puts Oropeza onto the canvas. And
see, in that moment for Marcel, I wish he went in with more of an aggressive approach to try to finish that fight.
Yeah, the pacing was just different in this one. You know, Mickens just seemed super cool and calm, kind of no matter what was happening. Mo would like shoot the singles and just kind of sit there, but you know, no real urgency to, you know, do any damage or advance them out of the bat. It was just, you know, the pacing was just different in this fight.
I thought Mickens was going to come over and argue with us about it. Just jumping up on the cage right in front of us.
And there's no catwalk for us, so he would have fallen right through the tables like a wrestling match. All right, let's see how the judges score this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision, brought to you by Live Oak, Texas Vodka. All 3 judges score the fight 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Marcel Warlord Mickens.
Congratulations to Marcel Mickens on getting his 3rd win as a pro. And that will do it for us on our prelims broadcast for Fury FC 88. Don't forget, we are...